Okay, I think we're live. Hello everybody and welcome back to H1Z1 on Badwater Canyon. Yes, this part of the map came out yesterday. I thought we thought we'd give it a little bit of a play just to see what it runs like, and how many bugs there were. There were a few bugs, but fair play to the developers. They've got around to it fairly quickly to sort them out. Like the major ones. We'll go through those as we go. I will apologise for the great big gap in between now and my last video. I nearly gave you a sneaky peek of what we've done. But yeah, I really just want to concentrate on H1 as far as streaming is concerned. Maybe a bit of Ark Survival, but we should go into that again later on. But anyway, get back to the game. Basically, is what you do is you start over. Give me the old map. You start over here. Now this is like the army barracks, okay? So this place is where you will go around the map. You will gather certain resources and what have you, but you will come up with resources that you can sell, and to sell them you will have to take them back to the army barracks. There's a lovely young man. I don't know what his name is. I'll just call him Dave. Yeah, you go up to him, and I think you press E on him, and then whatever you want to sell, just right click in your inventory and sell. Simple as that. And the reason behind that is, you see where we are over here on the far right hand corner of the map. Basically, you've got sort of plots of land now that you can buy. They're called strongholds. Now the one that I bought, it's one of the smaller ones, because we just wanted to give it a try, see how hard it is to get with the game, if you like. Why is my character not moving? Got my mouse up. Hold there a second. I do apologise for this. I must have clicked on the map somewhere. It's gone again. Oh dear. These are the problems. Exit. There we go. Do apologise for that. So yeah, is what we did. Myself and Diz, we actually started recording a video yesterday, but not to my knowledge. The video actually stopped recording about 10 minutes in because of an update. It lowered the amount of time that I was able to record. I sorted it out now though, obviously. But anyway, this is what we've done so far, and I must admit it's totally different compared to the base game of H1Z1. Oh yeah, you find it easy on the base game to put up a base. You could start playing the game at 1 o'clock. By 3 o'clock in the afternoon you've got a base up and you can store vehicles in it. But this one, if you were on your own, if you were on your own, let's say, doing this, this would have taken me, I think I've been playing now for the last, let's say 10 or 15 hours, yeah? And this is this part of the base here, just this square, what I'm standing on here, to here is all I've done. You go downstairs, nothing really to be shown down here apart from my my little loot. Look at these sliding doors, and they're great. So yeah, this is my my loot spot. What I will say is the water and the hunger goes down a lot quicker than it does on the base game. You just seem to forever be eating or drinking, so hopefully they might sort of like square that up along the way. And close that. The points of interest around here, the closest one to us is just over there. It's a big ass farm, and there's loads of loot around there. I mean, there's really no need for us to sort of like venture too far out. Now with the building system, it, again, is totally different compared to what we're used to. Let's say, for instance, I wanted to put up a wall. You would think that, let's say, from there to there perhaps is a wall, one wall. Nah, you'd be wrong. From that torch there to about there, you can just see a join. Yeah, see where the ceilings are, the join in the ceilings? That is the width of one wall, but they've all got decent snap points. You know, so let's just say that particular square could fit here, it could go here, you know what I mean, or obviously there. This is a sliding door, a sliding gate. How good does that look? Loving it. And you got the stairs. There's no ramps as such. Flynn, my friend Flynn, pointed that out earlier on. Oh, actually, look. Now then, the animal traps still have health bars on. We've not actually had to repair our base because we're on a PvE server. We're not on the PvP. How much are you going to give me? Going to give me another one? Sometimes they might give you... Oh, we did. Thank you. Thank you kindly, sir. Let's go and put that in the Barbie. Just chuck it in there for now. Now, there's different recipes. A lot of recipes. Now, when you join the game, there's no discovering anything. Basically, everything that you need to know is here. It's already learnt for you. So basically, is what you need to do. Let's just say, for instance, we wanted to craft an animal trap. There's the resources that you need: wood, nails, twine, and a spring. Now, yesterday it was a struggle. Today it's a little easier to make nails. It's not anything like the base game where you just find a bit of scrap metal and then turn it into shard and blah 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 blah. Yeah. With this, is what you need to do is you need to go out and you need to bash rocks with... I've got a couple in here somewhere that we managed to find earlier on. With this bad boy. There you go. Pickaxe. Who would have thought you'd see the day when H1 you would need a pickaxe? But yeah, you go around the map, you'll see boulders of rock that you can smash, and it gives you stone, zinc, and what else is it? Oh geez, what else is it? Screws? No, screws are from vehicles. We'll go and test it in a while, and I'll show you. But yesterday you would hit the rock 6 times, and you would be lucky to come back with 20 zinc after using about 4 or 5 pickaxes. But now they've changed it. Thankfully, thank the Lord. Let's use a bed. Now the sleep mats. I know I'm rushing through this, that and the other, going from one thing to another, but there's so much to learn in this game. So much. It is totally a new game. There's not a great deal in this version of the game that is actually in the base game. Trust me. As you can see now, this is taking 30 seconds to sleep on here, but watch what happens to the sleep mat. Don't think I've got any on me, but there is a sleep mat. See that now? The sleep mat stays with you. So I could go around. I only need to carry the one, I think. I could go around the map and I feel tired. Just go into my inventory, right click, place it, and sleep away. So that is cool. So I've laid all of these down here for no reason at all. Could use it as carpet, I suppose. But anyway, I do plan on, maybe not on this server, but maybe go on to another server, you know, because I don't want to lose my character on here. Because yesterday you could go around and you could buy X, Y and Z plots, but now overnight they've changed it, so whereas you can only have one plot per player, like, if you like. So I might go on to another PvE server and see if I can find a plot that we can claim for ourselves. They do vary in price. This was 1,000 coins. Now the coin system, if you look down here, I do apologise, I've got a, you know, one of those times that you're sort of like, I don't know, you need to burp or something like that, and you're trying to breathe a little bit heavy at the same time. I can't explain it, but anyway, it's a bit of a struggle. So, but anyway, the coin system is down here. As I said, you know, like, let's say for instance you come across a crossbow, you can see how much it's worth. The bulk is 800, the value is 900, so therefore you could go and sell that to Dave and get 900 coins, which is cool. So if you did that a few times, or find a way of, I don't know, earning some quick dough, go for it. So yeah, you can go and sell that to Dave, and eventually you'll get enough to buy yourself a stronghold. You will probably have noticed as well, the inventory has changed. Now see up here, stronghold blueprints. Now this doesn't have any impact on what I carry in my backpack, and my backpack here is 2,500 in weight. That's what I can carry. This is thanks to Flynn. He went around looting yesterday and he found 2 of these bad boys. So yeah, this has no bearing on the weight of what you carry in here. So you could carry up to 1,000 in, you know, in blueprints. Now it says blueprints, but basically these things here I can already place because I've already made them. And what else do we have? So yeah, the belt, well, not so much the belt, what they used to call it was the wrist bandage, or it might have been the belt. Anyway, this is what it is now here. There is see that one there, value of that is 56 coins. That's no good. That gun there is worth 375 straight off. The axe is actually worth 900 as well, so you know, yeah, good stuff. And also the food situation, you go into the barbecue, you will see now you can make like wolf stew. Remember, you can make rabbit stew in the base game, but now you can make wolf stew, bear stew, deer stew, all that sort of stuff. Let's have a quick look if I can see. Where am I going? Crafting. Survival. Furnace housing. Let's try survival. Oh, there it is. Cabinet cooking. So these are the recipes now for cooking. See? You got raspberry pie, rabbit stew, roasted corn, we know. What they call it? Salamander berry pie. Yeah, so you get 3 sorts of berries now from the blackberry bush, which is cool. Right, I'm going to keep this pick on me. One of the main things that you're going to need are bandages. They don't just call them bandages on here now. There's your bandage. Where's your bandage? Scroll up. Oh, it's still on cooking. Let's put it back on all. Right, so there's your bandage. This is what it takes to make just a standard bandage, and it will give you 25% health over 10 seconds. So you're going to need yourself some filled gauze. Now the field gauze is basically just a rough diamond bandage, and it costs 10 cloth to make. So then when you've got one of those and you've got this stuff here, tropical cream, you can mix those together, bang, you've got yourself this kind of bandage. There is another one further down that we should go into perhaps a bit later on. So let's go and have a quick look around the map then, or try and have a bit of a look around the map. First of all, we're going to get rid of some of this stuff here, stuff that we don't actually need at the moment. Sand can go in there. I'll take that crossbow with me, because even though it's being used, the value doesn't go down. It can even go red, like this backpack, this armor here. It can go red, and it will still be 900 coins. We got a pretty good gun there. Have we got any ammo for it? Yeah, I'm going to keep hold of that. So I'll tell you what we do. We'll have a look at some of the weapons. Let's take a few weapons. I don't know if we're going to make it over there, but we'll try. First aid kit, I'm going to take one of those. All this stuff here, screws and all that stuff, we'll go into that later on. Wrenches, we found a few. We've got a vehicle. Honey also gives you, knocks your health up a bit. Stamina, comfort, not sure what my comfort is because my thing is blocking my view. Let's grab some tins of food perhaps. Don't want those. Let's just take 3 of those for now, that'll do. And some water. How many coffees have I got? Sweetened coffee now. It's not called coffee with sugar. It's still cooked the same sort of way. The water, like dirty water, you know, the old green water, once you put it in the barbecue, it then turns into water. Then you wait a few more seconds and it then turn into purified water. And then, you know, if you've got the recipe in here, like the coffee, it will make the coffee. Then you go off somewhere else into your beehive or your storage box. If you've got sugar in there, just add sugar. Away you go. Right, let's just take a couple of these. Put that in there. What we like at the moment, hydration 74, so we'll drink one of those now actually. Put that in there. Got 16 arrows. Let's change that for that. We got any more weapons we can go and sell? That 800. I don't know if I can carry that. No, I won't be able to carry that. Any little pistols? Got another magnum there. That's 375. They do vary in prices as well, because yeah, like if you've got, let's just say you get a yellow or a blue or a purple one, they do change in value. The fuel cans now, you will see this one is full, and you go down a bit. If we've got some more in here, I think we have, probably up further. Empty can. Gasoline 3/4. That one's half full. See? So yeah, you don't. And I think there is a place where you might be able to fill these up, and maybe you have to use coin. Whether that's in the game now or whether it's going to come in later, I don't know. Right, so I'm going to take this stuff. Now the thing is, when you die, if you get killed, everything stays on you that is in your hotbar along here. Your backpack and your clothing, I think, it stays with you as well, which is good. The backpack at the moment doesn't take any damage as of yet. That could change as well, you know. We've got a few vehicles in the old shed, but I'm not going to use those. We're going to run over to the camp, over to the military camp. But along the way, I shall show you a few of the old POIs. Let's change our view. Look at what I look like. Don't I look sweet? Proper camper, bad. Now the loot system, as well as has had somewhat of an overhaul. I'll just run you through a couple of things. You get these holdalls. Yeah, we've got a crowbar. We'll take that. Thank you. I'm just going to pick up a few things, just stuff that we might be able to sell. We'll take the fuel can. Even check the barbecues, because we don't need no boots. There's a tin of coffee. You run inside. You've got to check literally everywhere. That's an empty one. I won't take that for now. There's another crowbar. Now, what used to be ammo boxes is now take a spring. It looks, it's the same colouring. We'll take the crowbars because we might be able to sell those. Some red convies. Pickaxe. We'll take that. So that's sort of like a loot system, but on the base game, you can't check the beds. Somebody's been here, unless there's been a bit of a update since I was away. Flashlights are back in the game now. You can pick those up. That's a blue. I'm going to take that. Might be able to sell it. But see the bedside cabinets and things like that. You can check as well. Oh, there's the field gauze. Thank you very much. But yeah, everything. If it looks as though it could be check it, because you never know. I'm not sure who shut all these doors. Some ammo on the floor. Gunpowder. We'll take that. Food as well. Right, let's take that trip over to. We'll take that one as well. Crash hat. That's a blue one. Can't take that. Right. So let's take a jaunt over to the military base. But as I said, along the way we'll have a look around. As long as we don't get zombielized. They've got a trailer over there. Look at this trailer. I love it. The detail quality is pretty damn good. What I would like to see is you can take scrap from look, there's a green one as well. I might have to come back for that. The tractors. If you could harvest scrap or something like that from tractors, that would be great. That's match. Another little gun there. What's that on there? Can't take anything. I'll show you something now. This might get a little bit disturbing. See this? Look at my hydration. I don't think I've got any empty water bottles on me. Doesn't look like it. But I can actually drink from the toilet. Yeah. I wonder who thought of that idea. Can't even pick that bandage up. Like, I'm so overburdened. Right, so we'll carry on. Look at the cornfield. All the corn looking as though it's ready to be harvested. It's a shame you can't harvest them, isn't it? I wonder if, the ground tillers now, whether the corn will look like that on the tillers that you can place within your base. That would be sick. So yeah, you got this. I don't know. Probably once was a market area. But everywhere there can be looted. The vehicles, I'll show you the looting of the vehicles later on. You can't press E on any of them now. You need the crowbar. Can I change the crowbars for that? For that? Nope, I can't. But anyway, I'll show you that as and when we go. Right, so let's have a quick look at the map. So we're following this road here. I think we're probably best trying to stick with the road rather than taking a shortcut straight across. But yeah, I like this. Yeah, I mean, tractor stuck there in the middle of the fields. All these big bales. Another tractor over there. Trailers. Yeah, I noticed like with the trailers, they've taken the beds out of, I think, most of them. You know, there's a house over there in the background. Now, if you do come on to the game and you try to venture out over that way too far, you will get killed because you're going out of the area. Myself and Flynn went there yesterday with the Jeep. We didn't survive it. No, we did not. So there's probably still a Jeep over there somewheres. A little rabbit. I think they hop as well now, the old rabbits. A fast little bugger, isn't he? Yeah. So there's these little places around. Campsites, all lootable. Maybe one, is it? Or two? Not too sure about that vehicle, but that one there could be looted for scrap. Just press tab on this area. Seeds. Tab on this area. A hippo lighter. They don't call it Zippo, it's hippo. Oh. So yeah, let's carry on down to the military base. I would pause it, but just wanted to show you, you know, exactly what I'm seeing. The odd vehicle just, you know, been dumped and withered with age. You've got the checkpoints down here too. There's one or two of those around the map. But I'm not too sure why the road is a dirt road. They could have probably put a bit of gravel or something like that in it, unless these rocks are supposed to implement gravel, I don't know. But again, you can loot around here. There's a few crates that you can loot from. There's an axe down there, but we haven't got enough space for that. Keep on running. Now the dam is there's a few parts within the dam that actually look like the base game. Maybe in the next episode or two. There's another player. A zombie on the roof with a deer looking at each other very strangely. But look at the vehicles that are around here that you could get scrap from. Sweet. I've not really actually come down this far, I don't think, with a, you know, looting. I've stayed around the farm at the end there, or went over to the dam. Myself and Flynn went over to the dam earlier on, and the amount of loot that I got from there was great. Loved it. Plenty of areas here to loot. And they got lights around, as you can see. Little tilly lamps. Go away, zombie. There's no threat here. No threat at all. He says, carrying a crossbow. There is one or two little areas on the map that's got a little bit of normal kind of road, you know, like a tarmac or concrete road. But hopefully when the rest of the map opens up, there's going to be a lot more of that. But look, and I dare say up around there, there's going to be strongholds, you know, up in the mountains there, which I think would be cool. We still being followed? Alright, let's just quickly check the map. Oh, we're still a bit of a way from it. With the cutting of trees down, you can still see your character swinging the axe, but at the moment there's not much in the line of like a hit marker or anything, so it's just pot luck. But with the trees, you don't just get wood, you get oh, what's the stuff called? It's like sap and fibre or something like that from them. Oh, there you go. Now we've changed to a different texture of road. There's the military base down there. It'd be nice to know if there's any other strongholds. See, there's a bridge way over there. It's a bit broken. That'd make a good jump. Straight off with the jeep. See those rocks down there? That's the sort of rocks that you need to harvest to get stone, zinc, and what have you from. What's that over there? So I thought I saw a vehicle over there then, but I was wrong. So right, let's get into the military base. Can we get to it this way? That's not gunfire coming from other players, because when you're inside the safe zone, you can't bring out a weapon or anything like that. Entering the safe zone or protected zone. Right, so when you spawn in, this is exactly where you will spawn in one of these here medical tents. Nothing here can be looted, as you can clearly see. So you come up to the back into the warehouse here, and you will meet up with Dave. Hi Dave. So you press E on him, and as I said, anything that you've got in your inventory that you want to sell, I'm just checking the durability on these two bad boys. That's 300 of 300, so I'm going to sell that one. Crowbars ain't worth shit, so I'll keep those. What's that worth? See, 28 coins. That ain't worth selling. That's worth 375, so I'll sell that one. Oh, sorry. That is worth 57. We'll sell it because I don't need it. I'm going to keep that. Now what the hell? What the hell? Yeah, I'm going to sell that. Put the crowbar in there. So I'll sell that one crowbar. That ain't worth nothing. Neither's that really. Neither's that. Okay, so that's about it. So there you go. That's how you buy and sell stuff. Can you sell these? No. Value 6. Don't think so. Did I drop those? Somebody else has been here and dropped those on the floor. I'll take them. So there, so that's how you sell things here. Few people have tried getting in over there, but you can't get back out. You know, I mean, it's probably easy, just fucking jump up here. You know, jump up onto those shelves there, and try and do a fast running jump. But like I said, there's no way out. Why you would want to try and do it, and I don't know, because there's nothing lootable within the base. So there you go. Alright then, Dave, I shall see you again, old son. So my coinage now is 4630. I'm happy with that. Because like I said, I'm not sure what's going to be implemented on, you know, buying stuff and things like that. Because originally I thought the idea of having money in the game was, say, this chap here. Hello. You know, if he came in and he's got so a tool or something I want, you know, a pickaxe, and he'd say, right, well, give me $10, 10 coins or 20 or 30 coins for it. You know, I mean, that would be doable, especially if you've got plenty of money. So there you go. So that's the military base as it is at the moment. But there's a lot of area there. I think, you know, may have stuff implemented later on, hopefully. Zombies do spawn in this part here, but obviously don't last too long. Can I bring my gun out? Can I swing it? Can I swing it? Yeah, I can swing it out here. So there you go. That's the military base. We're going to take a look at the dam, I think, in the next episode. The dam, if I remember right. Oh, actually, look, people are leaving these. These are stashes that you get within the game. When you first log on, you get like a shovel that you can, you know, put on a plot of land, or even like that, like they've done there, and just leave them hanging. Right, well, there's the dam down there. It is big, goes all the way over there, all the way up. You know, that doesn't look big actually from here, but trust me, it is. When you're over there, it's totally different, and there's a lot of stuff you can get from it. Do we check these? Might as well check them. Is that a player zombie, or is that just a zombie? I'll take a bit of leather, thank you. So there you go, ladies and gents. That's where we are so far. With the build, we're going to carry on, but what I'll try and do is join you guys into it, if you'd like to see it. I think people are just putting these stashes down just for the sake of it. Let's go and smash one of these rocks down here. I'll give you an example of how we gather zinc. So you stand in front of the rock and you do oh, that's not right. You do like an overhead smack 6 times. But yesterday, like when you got to the 6th, the last swing, the rock would decay, and that's when you would get stuff. But now they've changed it. Every couple of hits, you get something. There you go. So that's it. Do not hit that anymore, because you ain't going to get jack from it. Just move on to the next one. Actually, I think is what we might do is head back to base after this, and I'll give you another bit of an example of the crafting of stuff. You know, like a wall or something like that. Sometimes you will. It's like the boulder sort of like glitches into you. So yeah, hopefully that'll be something else that they can sort out. But so far, we've not really come up across many things ourselves that we could complain about. The big one yesterday, like I said, by gathering stuff from these boulders was an issue. But apart from that, the zombies, when they hit, they hit. So like I said earlier on in the video, make sure that you go around, grab yourself a load of clothing, turn it into cloth, make yourself some field gauze, because you're going to need it, seriously. I think we'll use this pickaxe and then head back to base. As it's just, oh, I have actually got two, but I'll save that one till later. Swings like that don't work. I'm just going to take a swig of tea. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, so that, there you go. Copper, stone and zinc. It's just like the old what do they call it, the lead pipe or the demolition hammer. You know, you swing it once and it takes X amount of seconds before you can swing it again. It's like you've got to take a rest in between. Do 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 do. There you go, that's that pickaxe gone. We got a crowbar, so I can show you what we do with that. I'm going to save that other pickaxe till later on. But so yeah, like yesterday, there was no way we were going to get 24 zinc out of one crowbar. No way. I'm gonna keep that stone because I used quite a bit of stone earlier on because I made some sandbag barricades. I'll run over this way to get back onto the road. The bears are also where are we? This is what I mean. These roads, they throw me off. Right, let's check the map. Yeah, up here, take a right. I've got my axe on me. Right, a tree, like I said earlier, you get the swing, but there's no hit marker. Just keep hitting it and eventually it will drop. There you go. So you get resin, fibre and wood out of trees now, and you go through the wood because the buildings that we're making at the moment are just made out of wood. You go through no end of it, I can tell you. Oh. It's very quiet here in my house tonight. Very quiet. My wife is next door watching TV. So's my little girl. Well, I say my little girl, she's a teenager now. Oh yeah, you can picking up sticks. There's a zombie. Fibre. You can go around, you can collect fibre, resin and wood. A certain amount of wood, not a great deal. Yesterday, hitting these bushes, you would get wood, no end of it, and you could use that wood to build your base. Yeah. But it's silly little things like that, you know, they get sorted out, which they have already, and it's only been live for a day or so. Well, I'm looking for a vehicle, one that we can actually try to wreck. There's one over here. There's only zombies over nearby. Just want to give you a look at what to expect Now can I do this one here? Yep, there you go. So you're no longer swinging. Oh, I've dropped stuff. So you're no longer... Oh shit, you missed that. I'm going to get rid of that stone, because I can get that quite easily. Pick up the metal. So yeah, you don't have to swing anymore to gather your metal from vehicles. Look at it, it's wrecked now. But what I did notice earlier, on some vehicles you can go around the other side, do the same thing, and you would still get metal or something from it. How cool is that? I say the doors will fly open, the hood or the bonnet or the boot will drop off. There you go, it's wrecked. Proper wrecked. And then you come back to that 10 or 15 minutes later and you'll be able to do the same thing again. In the toilets here, again there's loot. Am I too far away from that? No, nothing in it. Sleep mats. And pick these up, use them. Suitcases. Somebody's been here. Drink from the sinks. That's good. What's my energy like? 51. 50. Oh, that's not food. That's a bandage. Let's eat this one here. There we go. Oh, there's a rock there. No, it's a log there. Getting in my way. Just gather a little bit more metal as we go. Head back. Spring, steel, and I think you get screws as well. Time to leave. You can search the tents as well. Got clothes in that one. Oh look, there's a bit more of a oh, bully boy up there. And over there. Hopefully we'll make it back just as it turns to dead of night. Actually, we're still a bit of a way to go yet. This light I found over at the dam earlier today. It's a lot brighter than the smaller handheld. I'll try and make it back because bears at night time, and we do get quite a few bears around the farm up here. So once we get back, I shall show you, just give you a bit of an example on how to craft yourself some nails, because even in the base game, as we all know, nails is a big part of the building process, but obviously in the base game it's easier, but in this one, if you don't know what you're doing, you will probably turn your back on the game. So you know, if you manage to watch this video to the end, you'll see how to make some screws. Sorry, nails. So what I plan on doing, perhaps starting tomorrow, or I might leave it till Monday. I shall see. Is do a bit of a let's play on here, because I mean, I dare say the server will be cleaned up and what have you, and updates will be implemented and what have you, and we'll just follow it like we did with the base game. Oi, 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 oi. See him over there? A bit of a bear there. We don't want anything to do with that. Can't see any zombies, so I might as well see if I can get a little bit more scrap metal. Plastic as well you get from vehicle seat. Yeah, we've stripped that one clean. Spring, steel, screws. Slightest noise, the zombies are on you. Oh, okay. Maybe I'm wrong. I think a lot of it is down to because I'm playing on my own at the moment. Earlier on today and yesterday, oh, the zombies were manic. So yeah, this is the outside of the base as afar. Doesn't look too bad. So we, you know, it's all closed off fairly nicely, like. Oh, is that a health bar? Now then. I'm not 100% sure on what you use to repair your bases. I'm gonna have to take a look into that. That's even if you can repair your base. Right, getting on with the screws. So, is what we need. Oh, I've got some charcoal on me. So we need to go into the furnace. Put that in there. Let's put the scrap metal in there. The zinc. And set it alight. Where's my lighter? I had a lighter down here earlier on. Way down there. So we'll let that cook up and you will see this is the way that you make nails. You put the steel and the zinc in the furnace and light it. There you go. And one zinc, one scrap gives you 2 nails. It might not seem a lot, but obviously the more you go out and gather, you'll soon get what you want. And as I said, you will for screws put some copper in, and I think maybe plastic as well. I'm not sure. We'd have to look into that as well. So yeah, that's basically the way you do that. Now let me just have a quick look up here to see what I could place. You've got these lower walls here, which I'm going to put, because there's 2 that side, I'm going to put 2 here. You can go, I think, 3 high. So one of the reasons why I've left a gap here is so as I could put a staircase going up from say this square here up to that one. Might even get away. No, they're 2 squares wide, aren't they? Those other stairs, if I remember right. Well, yeah, 2 squares. So we'd have to just have another set of these, I think, going up onto the roof. But we haven't got a roof on there yet. But look at the size of the room you can make. And there's none of this, you know, what do they call them? Supports. You can put supports in here for the roof that you're going to put on top. You know, these here. These are supports. These bad boys here. So let's make a couple of, if I've got enough wood, that is. A couple of small walls. Got some screws. Getting a nice amount of copper there. Is it a short one, isn't it? A wall. Short notched. So you've got those ones there. Or these ones. That's the ones. So I'm going to make 2 of those. Actually, no, I'm going to make 4 of those. See, it goes up the top here. Get up on the ladder. Hopefully it's going to snap because we got this thing here now. Yeah, it's going to interfere with it. I thought it might. Bugger. Bugger. So I could take that out actually. Right, let's just put some on the corners. To rotate them, just move the wheel on your mouse. Like so. One there. And one there. I'll put sandbags or something like that. Sandbags. Trying to get them. Now we've put that in the way. Something like that doesn't look too bad, I suppose. Oh, the wolf just gave up the ghost. Rotate it about so you can maybe square it up a bit better. Alright, don't look too bad, does it? It's doable. Yeah, I mean, it's just going to stop people from being able to, even on the roof of a truck or something, being able to jump in. What we can do with that piece there is just carry on, you know, with the wall, if you like. Actually, I might just put a complete wall down there. Get rid of this sandbag here. Now, I don't like the way you actually demolish stuff at the moment, because I tried demolishing something. No, actually, like a fool, rather than reading up, I went around to hit the floor with a hammer, you know, because I thought, well, they must have the same sort of repair system. But no, it didn't work. It demolished half of what I'd made down below. So go careful. Go very, very careful. I wonder, can I just pick that up, or has it got to be demolished with a hammer? Shit. I don't want to hit it. I don't want to hit it. But I think if you hit it right on the very edge, if you hit it right on the edge of the of what you want to take away, I'm going to try it. I'm going to try. Need a hammer. Do we have a hammer in here? Oh yes, we do. Put that in there. Change that for that. And you do get a certain amount of resources back once you've demolished something. So I think, let's just have a look. There you go. Took the floor away as well. Look. Fucking hell. The game is... No. No. I think actually that might be because there was no support there. But you see what we're up against? Yeah, I mean, just by looking at that one sandbag now, it should have got rid of... Ugh. So that wasted. How much did I get back? Not a lot. Didn't even get any sand. Oh, yes, I did 5 sand out of that. So now I need to make a 1, 2 ceilings. So that took down 2 ceilings and two sandbags. Wrong, isn't it? Wrong. But I was just thinking, there's no way I can put a support in there now, is there? And I don't think I've got enough materials. Need more wood. Crafting. Roof. Can craft 2 of those. Wall. And could craft 2 of those. Okay, let's have a look. So yeah, I think it could have really have done with a support, but you'd have thought that would have supported it enough. Okay, so let's put up those there, so I need another one to go here, and then place another 2 bloody sandbag. Actually, I can't put that one down until I've got another wall, so I'm gonna have to go and grab some more wood. But I should do that now off camera. Something like that. But yeah, that's not too bad. So then, ladies and gents, I'm going to love you and leave you there for today. If you like what you've seen today, can you all, could you all please hit that like button? If you want to see some more, please subscribe. So until the next episode then, thanks ever so much for watching and spending your time doing so. Bye bye for now. Bye.